Hey, hi everybody. I'm gonna fix the camera a little bit, take it a little bit back. No, that's too much. You just look at the camera to see. Okay, today I want to be able to. I want to show you guys what take it back. What makes us take it back? Okay, take it back is full of young, energetic, enterprising Nigerians, and what we thrive on is our vulnerability. You understand what I'm saying? We are very, very vulnerable. You see, Shore, you see Shore. You know why he does? You know why he does videos all the time? You know why he does live videos? The reason why he does live videos is so that he can show you what is going on, so that you can see who he is, so that you can follow him as he moves from place to place. So you get to know that there's no hidden agenda at all. Now, people think that for you to be part of this election, that for you to be involved in politics, for you to be involved in what is going on in Nigeria, you have to be very rich. Young people are so intimidated that they think they have to be money bags. They think they have to go and raid a bank. No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to be a spoiled thief. You don't have to be a thief to be in politics. That's the picture they painted for us. They've let us know that unless you've stashed a lot of money somewhere, you cannot get involved in politics. No, that's not the point. Shore is just an ordinary, hardworking Nigerian young man. That's just what he is. That's what I am. I'm just a hardworking, ordinary Nigerian young man. No millionaires that I've stashed somewhere. So the reason why I'm doing this this live broadcast is to encourage you that this thing is for ordinary person like you. I want to challenge you to take up a post. You know, go and register to run for councillorship, register to run for any post, for House of Reps, for Senate from your area. That's the only way we can take it back. We cannot take it back by just clapping for these people who have stayed there for ages. I don't have anything against old people. I've said that before. But man, if you are supposed to be retired, if you're supposed to be consulted, but you refuse, and you're still in the race, and you're still struggling to use your tired body and your tired mind to be trying to come up with new ideas, I'm saying you should take the back seat and let the young people drive this thing. That's what it should be. That's why we're saying that the Take It Back movement is the only thing that Nigeria needs right now. APC, PDP, they have woefully failed us. A clear example is in the last elections in Ekiti State. They have totally failed us. Now, it's not just APC, but PDP shares in the blame, because both of them were sharing money openly. But let me forget about these people. Let's talk about our young people. Today, I have my bike spoiled, and I'm going to fix it myself. You know why I'm going to fix it myself? Because we are vulnerable. Okay, some people say, Chidi, you have to do only things. You have to do only things that are you know, big man things. Like you're going to be a governor, so you have to do only big man things. Don't do just anyhow videos. You have to dress, you know, you have to dress rich. You have to wear suits. You have to talk a certain way. And I'm like, no. That is totally a direct opposite of what we believe in. Take it back, okay? We are who we are. Inside, outside, anywhere, we are who we are. And so, whether you think I have money or I don't have money, that is your business. I am comfortable. I am well provided for by the grace of God. But that doesn't stop me from doing the basic simple things. And that is one thing that happens in our country, Nigeria, that sometimes pisses you off. People are quick to become big men, and they cannot do certain things. In our country, you find engineers, not all of them, but sometimes you find engineers dressed up in suits from morning to night, just sitting down in the office, and these are civil engineers that should be supervising jobs right there on site. I don't like this kind of engineer, unless there's reason for you to sit in the office. Even when you're a director, you shouldn't just sit in the office all the time. I'm gonna patch my tire, so you guys keep watching. I'm gonna be talking and patching my tire. Do we have a deal? Will you guys let me do that? I hope this video is not very dark, because the sun has a way of just shading you. Okay. I hope you guys can see it. Maybe I should move back a little bit. So what you should do, like I said before, is you should go and get registered to run for one of these political posts. Okay? So that we can take it back for real. So you see? Well, I like this bike because this type is easy. It's easy to walk on. It's not the type that that is very difficult for you to walk on. I hope this is First of all, I'm gonna get the compressor and pump it and make sure that the air is there, or if the air is not there, I'm gonna fix it for real. Just give me 1 second. Yes, I'm back. So I remember in one of Showray's videos, he was traveling on a train, and in his video, he started running for the train. He said, "Oh my God, I'm going to miss my train," and he carried his suitcase and he was running. And somebody told me, "Man, this guy doesn't know that he's going to run for president. Why should he be behaving like that?" Somebody said it was wrong of him to be seen running after the train. That if he's going to be a president, he should learn to behave presidential. I'm like, that is the problem that we have. We need to understand that leadership is not about being very rich. Leadership is about having something up there. It's about being loaded with ideas. It's about being humble. It's about being simple. And that is what you should look out for in a leader. Architect Okezekwelo, thank you for coming in. Let me just take this time to thank all the people who have signed in. Zipporah, Soma, Benjamin Chooks, thank you all for coming on the broadcast. A lot more people, Robert Sisi Okpara, Victor Ramalo, Lux Fiat, Christopher Ramirez, thank you. Paul Kazanovsky, Eric Moore, engineer, my brother, thanks. William Ndioko, Mazi Alex Mbaka Pan Sanga, Magnus China Soku Oji, Mary Ann I.O. Ikoku, Uchenna Obona, Ndubi Simige. Hey, Andy, I salute. See why you did, my main man, my brother. I know you got my back. and Chibuz Onyeroka, my personal person. Thank you so much, guys. So what we're doing here is we're just trying to show a lot of people back home that in the days of big man in politics, the days of money bags in politics is expiring. We're about to write it off. People don't have the confidence to go into politics because they think this politics thing, you have to have all the money in the world to go into politics. It's a lie. That's what we are changing. We're changing the whole narrative now to let you know that all you need is the will. All you need is that passion to serve. All you need is that compassion for people. If you want to help, if you want to serve, if you're somebody who really wants to be part of the solution, then you're qualified to run. You should just go and pick a registration form, join a political party, and then be ready to run. Now, if you're a young person and you're tired of this adulterated, corrupted system, then I will urge you to join the Take It Back movement. The Take It Back movement is just for ordinary people. We are proving to everyone that ordinary people can do this. We are proving to young people that young people can do this. Stop being intimidated. Don't believe the lie out there that it is only when you're a very big man, when you've stolen a lot of money, when you have robbed people of social services, and you have cornered the money into your bank account, and now you bring the money again to come and ask us for votes, that's the only time you can be involved in politics. We are saying that is a huge, blatant lie, and you guys are going to see it happen. You're going to see young people take our rightful position. I mean, do you know people who were ripe for leadership how many years ago? They've never gotten a chance to be in leadership as young people. People in their 30s, they were hot-blooded. They had a lot of ideas. They were rearing to go. They were passionate about what they were doing. All the beautiful leaders we had in our campus, in our university campuses, in our institutes of management and technology, in our all other higher institutions, colleges of technology, and colleges of education, all those people who perform well as leaders, what happens? They come out and there is no space for them because the political climate did not make it conducive for them. Okay, so what I'm saying is that you are qualified. You are qualified to be in leadership. Honestly, I wish you would understand this. It's just that easy. When you understand the secret, when you honestly understand that it is possible for you to just contest any post that you want. You don't need any special thing. If you understand that, you will be to want to go out there and lead. And so please, we should spread this message around. It is ordinary people. I am running for the governor of the governorship position of Enugu State. And when I say it, people say I'm kidding. It's the same way they told Shore that he's inconsequential. Why would I be kidding? Why would I be kidding? Why? What does it take? Do you know that when you strip a human being of all these outward dressings and makeup, they are just a stark naked human being? That is from where we should begin to analyze people. It is not the clothes that you put on your body that makes you qualified. It is not how I look. We are not stage managing anything in the Take It Back movement. No. Some people have gone around deceiving people in politics, people in business, people in religion. I don't even want to go to religion now. A lot of people they are one of the greatest problem that we have in Nigeria. I'm sorry to say this. I'm a born-again Christian. I believe and tell you that we Christians are one of the problems that we have in our country. With all our large congregation, if only we can be sincere, just sincere, and lead people the right way and tell people the truth without manipulating them, we'll have less problems, even amongst the family of Christ and then in the whole country in general. But what I'm trying to say is that it is not just by your outward appearance or by the kind of personality you put out there, fake managed personality that that makes you qualified to run for an elective post. No, no, no. It is what you got in your head. It is how your heart beats, what you have in your heart. And then when we look at your track record, we will see that you have been making an effort. You have been making an effort to relate with people. You have been making an effort to serve your community. Honestly, that is what it takes to be a leader. That's all you need to lead. So please, 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 I need to see more young people like me out there. We really need to be part of this thing. Don't be intimidated. Look at some people who you know that intellectually you're more than them, educationally you're more than them. I'm not saying that we all, some people didn't have the privilege to get to a certain level in education, but there are people that you know that in all ramifications, you stand higher than them, but you watch them rule over you and determine the affairs of your children and your generation, and you cannot do anything. You just fold your arms and just watch these people ruin things for you. Why can't you just be bold and just take the bull by the horn and take up an elective post? If we're going to take Nigeria back, we're going to do it one person at a time, one young person at a time, and we're going to do it by running for different positions, you know, in government. I've said so much, but I hope you get I hope you catch my drift. What I'm trying to say is that today I'm fixing my bicycle, not because I cannot afford to get a vulcanizer, but because I hate the big man mentality. And the big man mentality doesn't work for us in the Take It Back movement, okay? In the Take It Back movement, we're just ordinary people, but we're smart people, we're hardworking people, we're intelligent people, we're learned people, we're businessmen, we're entrepreneurs. Even if you didn't go to school, but we are people who are very, very, very determined in excelling in whatever we do. And then we are audacious. We have the audacity to believe, and we have the audacity to step out and do whatever we want to do without letting anybody intimidate us. That's who we are, and that's who we encourage people to be. I expect that after listening to this broadcast, I expect that you will be motivated. I expect that you'll be inspired to say, you know what? I too can run for an elective post. Because if we don't get into government, let me tell you something. If we don't get into government, I'm telling you, these people will finish us. We're keeping quiet. Now that we've actually challenged them, we had better make sure that we win. Because as young people, if we have called them names, if we have told them that, people are not deceiving us again, we are smart. If we told them all that and we don't win, these people are going to show us pepper. So let us make sure that let's make sure that we come in mass and we win. And we can do this thing. We can do this. I don't know why. I don't know who we are afraid of. I don't know what we are afraid of. No. Come on, man. See somebody like Shore. He's really inspired all of us. We can't let him down. Once he took the bull by the horn and he started this thing, we are all inspired. We are all motivated. And we're going to do this. It's going to shock people. We are not even going to be discouraged. There's going to be obstacles. They're going to turn around and see us as a big challenge. And when they see us as a big challenge, they would want to do something to deal with us. But you know what? Like I said, we're not moved at all. We're not moved. We will take our country back, because this country doesn't belong. Nigeria, it belongs to all of us, not to anybody. Anybody that thinks that they can intimidate us, anybody that thinks that they can intimidate us and make us not to exercise our rights, that person is joking. Who is laughing at me? Oh, take it back. Oh. We are not big men. For we are not big men. We are just ordinary people. First man, yeah, hello, my brother. It is better we take it back or remain suffering in our own country after many years. You guys have been there and nothing good came out. Shore for president. Yes, Shore is coming out for president. Hey, Janet, why are you laughing? Janet is laughing at me. Gabriel Evans, thank you for watching. Luna Lolly, thank you for watching. So, in Take It Back movement, I've told you people we are not big men. Some, and that's how ordinary people like me, ordinary people like us will come and take over things. You people will be watching with your koro eyes. We have served you people for long. We don't do boy again. Ordinary people like us were coming to take over from the ordinary guy on the street who finished school for how many years and they can't get a job. Why can't they get a job? Because you people have sat on all the jobs. You're not even creating any jobs. You're not bringing about growth in our economy. You're not establishing anything that will create jobs for young people. And they've stayed without jobs. Some of them have become so frustrated that they had to take their own lives. Some of them have become so frustrated that they had to find illegal ways of, I'm not supporting anything illegal, but you see, because of the suffering, because of the lack of jobs, which has been caused by bad governance, a lot of young people have now resorted to criminal activities just to make ends meet. Chukwunoya Harrison says, we are taking it back. I concur to all of your saying. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We are not going to be people that will just sit down. Imagine if all your leaders are. Have you seen Shore? Have you seen him running? He still does 200 meters, 400 meters, 800 meters. Go and watch his video. It just is not his normal, ordinary self. Jogging, running, carrying his bag, going everywhere, doing things. That is a leader. Go back and watch my video. Check what time it is all over the world. People are checking their time. Nigeria is the only people that are still looking at the clock. Looking at the clock to know what time it is. We're still coming out to look at the sun to know what time it is. Don't be here be that. Don't be here be that. Look at the president of France. Look at the president of Croatia. See how young they are. I live in Canada. Look at our own prime minister. Very young people. Hi, Korakwe. Hey, these are the chiefs and elders of Toronto. Oga Ike, I salute. Ike, these are the people that we need in leadership. People like Ike, Orakwe, they serve in our community here. They do a lot of good work here. And his state, Anambra State, will be lucky to have people like him coming back home to even serve them. But you see, we are not making things attractive for people in the diaspora. Honestly, for someone in the diaspora to leave their comfort zone here, for someone to leave their comfort zone and start coming to Nigeria, it takes a lot, man. I'm telling you, because you're comfortable here, right? You're really comfortable. A lot of people have told me, Chidi, are you really sure this is a good decision? Why would you want to go to Nigeria? You have everything here. You have a good job. You have a good job. You have a good business. You have all the contacts that you want. Life is good. Why do you really want to go home and be part of this messed up system? I said, well, you know what? We have it going well for us here, and if we cannot go back and be part of making the change, then we are not really being truthful to ourselves. Nathaniel says, I'm laughing because you said if we don't take it back, they will show us pepper, which is true. No, Janet, I understand what you're saying. I'm agreeing with you. now that young people have come and use their hand to poke the old people in their mouth. Before, we are not talking like this. Now that we just come out and challenge them openly, if we don't win them, they will show us pepper. So that's why we need to be sure that we don't give them any room for that at all. We will throw in everything that we have, and we'll make sure that we really win things this time around. I know we didn't start on time, but let me tell you something. You can't even say we didn't start on time. By this time, 2015, Buhari had not even declared for presidency. When I tell people this, they don't believe it. Go and check your records. By this time last year, Buhari had not even declared for presidency. As a Victor Obu Stanley, hey Stanlo, thank you so much for coming on. Please go and encourage every young man in Nigeria to participate. Let us see so many young people trying to contest. But the thing is, if you want to contest through APC or PDP, you may not be able to do that, because those people, there are rules and regulations. The way the system is rigged, it is rigged so much against young people that there is no room for young people. I'm just laughing. I'm laughing and rolling on the ground for all these young presidential candidates that said they joined PDP because they think that is where their hope lies. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me? How much money do you have? What money did you pay to get a position in PDP or APC? The way these people run, it's almost like a cult. It's a cartel. So you don't just come there as a young person and they will allow you to talk. No, they will not. You have to wait another 40 years to climb. Show me people who are very young and talented and holding positions in these big parties. None. So the only hope we have to make this change is by being part of something we created by ourselves. Honestly, we have to be part of this. Let me tell you the truth. Young people don't understand. I was telling someone that where you have the greatest concentration of the population of Nigeria is among young people. He said, Chidi, how do you know? I have seen the statistics, but it's difficult to have an accurate statistics of things in Nigeria. But let me tell you the simple formula that will let you know that young people are the greatest population of Nigeria. The life expectancy in Nigeria, I think, is about 55 years or 60 years. What it means is that after that time, if you're still alive, you are living by grace. You are expected to have been dead. Hey, brother Sonny, Sylvester Money, therefore, thank you for coming on. You always come around to see what we're doing. Thank you for watching our back. So what I'm trying to say is this. The life expectancy of the average Nigerian, they keep changing it, 55, 60. But what it means is that after that period, you're expected to have been dead in Nigeria. If you're still living, you're living by the grace of God. They don't count you as living. You're just existing. And so you see that the person who is really active, where there's more life expectancy, is where you are still like 40 something. And then let us go back to the early ages when people are born. The reason why you don't have a lot of young people is because infant mortality is very, very high in Nigeria. The life expectancy of a child is very, very low. Children are not expected to survive. That is why you don't have a lot of people in that population bracket. People are born and they die a lot because of poor medicine, poor healthcare. And people will challenge me and say, Chidi, why do you talk like that? Why are you talking bad about Nigeria? No, I'm not talking bad about Nigeria. I'm telling you clear-cut, internationally proven statistics. So many doctors are no longer in Nigeria. Go and ask your fellow doctors. People have checked out of the country. People are now living outside the country looking for better places. I mean, come on. Life is too short. Some people can't take it anymore. So they just take off and they are looking for better pastures. I did a video. I said, if you get an opportunity to travel, please travel. Oh. Don't let anybody stop you from traveling, because life is good abroad. I'm telling you, life is very, very good abroad. So if you get a chance to travel, please travel. It is something you should experience. Coming back to the life expectancy. So people, immediately after infancy, the rest of the people, children that suffer from malaria is the basic illness that we have in Nigeria. These people, a lot of people don't survive malaria, because in treating malaria, some people in prescribing medication, they start treating typhoid. It's so easy to start treating typhoid in Nigeria. In taking the typhoid drugs, which a lot of us do by self-medication, it develops into, hey, Prince Julius, thank you so much. And Chukwuma, thank you for being on. In taking this, in doing this self-medication, people take drugs that end up damaging their kidneys and their liver. And so a lot of young people die. The people who manage to tough and rough it out and survive that early childhood days, then they become youths. They go to school. That's where you have a lot of people, because now they've survived, and now they have not reached the life expectancy age of 48, 50, or 55. So a lot of the people who are still alive, who are still strong, who are driving the energy, the potential that is driving the economy, are the youths. And remember that the youth in Nigeria is not 18 to 35 years old. No way. No way. Why should it be 18 to 35 years? Youth expect that the youth in Nigeria is still, you have some 55-year-old youths in Nigeria. Yes, I'm telling you, and I will explain. Just give me 1 second. Somebody was trying to be added. I just added them. If you want to come on live and say something, please feel free. Okay. Now, the youth in Nigeria, I was saying that you shouldn't think that the youth in Nigeria is 18 to 35. No, the youth in Nigeria is.
Hey, good evening.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Good evening. How are you, my brother? First man audio here.
Yeah, first mind there, I'm fine.
Okay. What do you want to contribute to the broadcast? We're talking about ordinary people who should not be intimidated.
Yeah, they know that. They know the young people is the real people to take over the country, to run the country and making a better place for them to live and their children. And they are killing them. Then I come to see that the old leader we have in Nigeria, they are going to those countries that they have the young president and visit them, seek for their advice, seek for their opinion. So why are they going for the young president, and they do not want the young to rule in Nigeria? They know the young is better for the country, and they are killing the young. So we need to work together with Take It Back movement and take the country back. They know the young is better to run the show in the country.
Thank you very much, First Man Odiahe. Where are you talking from?
I'm talking from Italy.
Italy. Okay. Thank you very much. People like you are what we are talking about. Yeah, you are very, very right. You know, it's very surprising that some of our leaders, they travel abroad. When they come, when they visit here, they do things that ordinary people do. That's the point. They come here, they carry their bags by themselves. They rent a car and they drive the car by themselves, right? But immediately they go back to Nigeria, they just forget about all of these things. They stay in a nice hotel. The water in the hotel is running. They visit someone. They take a shower. They take a hot bath. Everything is perfect. All the time they stay, sometimes they stay a month. All that time they stay here, the water was running. The electricity was on. Their phones were working. Everything was okay. When they went when someone gave them a time for a meeting, the person was there waiting for them. Everything they planned
right.
was according to the way. If they booked for something, if they bought something, a postman delivered it to the house where they were living, even though they were not living in that country. Everything worked perfectly. But when they go back to Nigeria, I don't know what happens. They just develop amnesia. They wipe away all of these things and they go back to the same thing. And you're right. They come here, they see young people in every area they go. They see young people everywhere they go. And yet they go back and they try to intimidate young people. They don't give young people a chance to do what they're supposed to do. And that is absolutely wrong. Understand what I'm saying? That is very, very wrong. Thank you very much. Obviously, you belong to the Take It Back movement, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that is our movement. We are supporting that movement. It's real. The movement is real. Then we have to work hard and take it back. Yeah.
Yes, we're taking it back for real. We're taking it back.
I think the problem they have in Nigeria, most of those our people in Nigeria, they are still very blind. Follow those old leaders up and down. And they know very right. They have been there so many years and they have no future for the youngs. They have no future for their children. So why are you killing the youngs and the children that want to be a leader of tomorrow? You just want to be there without doing anything. And it's not right.
I understand. Thank you so much, first man. I'm going to take you off now. Thank you for logging in, okay?
Thank you, yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Yeah, have a good day, yeah.
Yeah, you too. All right, my people, you see, there is, hey, Nebolisa, Anyaduba, Sabonin, cheering for you. My brother, what are we waiting for? We are waiting for people like you. You know the ground, you know the middle, you know the high and low of politics. You know all of these leaders. I know you, Engineer Anyadoba. You're a very hardworking man. When I met you in Port Harcourt, you know from when you left school, you know how much work you've done. You know how these people have been tossing you back and forth. You know that if you and I were in leadership, you know how we would have turned this country around. I'm sure you agree with me. Neighbor, I need you to type something to acknowledge what I'm saying. You should be, someone like you should be the governor of Anambra State, Nebolisa. You know what I'm talking about. But these guys have been sitting there and messing things up. I know how many proposals you've written to government. I know ideas that we've brainstormed together about doing so many things. And yet these people just throw it inside the bush. And that is very, very annoying. So for real, we are taking it back. Okay, Roberts. Okay, how are you, sir? We're taking this back for real. I'm so glad that a lot of young people have been completely demoralized. They have been depressed with what is going on in the country, and that is very, very terrible. Okay, I think we should just wake up from our complacency. We should just try. And I know it's not easy. It's not easy. We've been pressed down. I'm just looking for very simple, relevant words to use. I want to come say something to my people. Come say something to my people. These are hard-working men here in Toronto, Canada. You're from Jamaica. He's from Jamaica. He's from Jamaica. You're gonna come to Nigeria to come build for us. Huh? You're gonna come to Nigeria when we win. Will you? Oh, yeah, you're gonna come. Okay. Say hi to my people. Hi. All right. See you later. All right. So, guys, you see young people working hard, and in Nigeria, they won't let us do that. Angie Joe, thank you, my sister. Thanks for being on. We're still talking about ordinary people taking over affairs of things in Nigeria, and I'm saying that it is no longer the time or the age of big men, big men in quotes. No, this is the time for ordinary people, and even people who are big men. When you continue to exhibit this big man attitude, we don't get things done, and these are the people that we are taking back our country from, and we're kicking them out. We're showing them the door. Okay, so today I was fixing my bicycle. Okay, in Canada, we do everything that we have to do. We do a lot of things by ourselves, and that way we stay alive, we stay relevant. We don't just go and sit down and eat pepper soup and ishewu. When it's time to eat pepper soup and ishewu, we go have fun, eat pepper soup and ishewu. But a lot of times we do things that keep us active. We do things around the house. We do our garden. We wash our clothes. We honestly, that's the way to live life, and that's what we're bringing back to our community. Okay, people have this notion that for you to have a good life, you need to have a servant for this. You need to have a driver. You need to have a servant. You need to have a gardener. You need to have a cleaner, and all kinds of things. And they are running around you answering sir, sir, oga Sam, oga madam, sir. No. That ain't the way to go about it. Okay? Even people that their bank accounts cannot even measure up to anything, they are all oga. No. So go out there and participate in the politics of the day. Make sure you join the Take It Back movement. Even if you want to join APC or PDP, but join something. Don't just sit back. Participate in this thing. Okay? Go and look at what people like Shore are doing. Go and watch his lifestyle. Go and watch. A lot of people say, oh, you know what? Shore made a lot of money from politics. He made a lot of money from all of these guys. I mean, APC government, that you should go and sit down. I asked them one question. If Shore actually took some money from APC, do you think that he will be attacking them and they will keep quiet? I mean, just think about it. Just think about it. If he actually collected money to do the things, and he said it a lot of times that he did not collect money, he was just blasting what he knew was right to blast, because he, remember, as a newspaper operator, he had access to a lot of information that you and I did not have access to. So whatever he was writing was based on information that was getting to him, but he is entitled to his own opinion and he defends it very well. So what I'm trying to say is, don't look for excuses to not be part of this movement, either this movement or the political atmosphere in Nigeria. Let me read a post here. It says, God have to help the youth to take it back, because if there is anything they have succeeded in doing, is to disenfranchise the youth whatever way they can. Uloma Ejiofochukwu, you're perfectly correct. But my frustration with the youth is that even the one that does not involve money, the one that does not involve any kind of money, that's all I'll just say now, just to go and get your PVC card, you're not able to do that. That is the beginning point of this fight. If you don't have your PVC card, how the hell are you going to make any change? So the first place to start is to get your PVC card, and a lot of youths are not even willing to do that. You see, that's not good. If the youths can start to do that, Sonia and Nade, hey, good evening, sir. Hey, good evening, Sonia, my sister. How are you? How are you doing? We're gonna take it back for real. We're gonna take it back. Come 2019. People will be shocked, but that will be the beginning of good things that will happen to Nigeria. Please, please, please. That's what I keep hammering. That's what I keep playing back like a broken record. I don't need any young person to be intimidated. I don't need you to be thinking that for us to be running for president, for us to be running for governor, for us to be running for any political post, we need to be this made-up human being. We need to dress a certain way. We need to talk a certain way. No. That's not what it takes. Ordinary people, we know where it is hurting us. We know where these other people have been pinching us. So we know what to remove. What are you telling me? We have been sick now. We are the ones that have been going to hospital and there's no drug, and the drug is out of stock. So if you make us in charge of the hospital, the first thing we will do is we'll go and buy drug and put in the hospital there. We know now, we are the ones that know that food is expensive. So when you put us there, because we've been suffering, with the ordinary people, we've been suffering. So when you put us in leadership, when we take it back, we will make sure that food is cheap. So that because we've been hungry for a long time. We've been hungry. Yes, ordinary people have been hungry. And these are the people who own the land. The natural resources of the land belong to them. So they should strive hard to take back the government. Don't let anybody deceive you that they know more than you. No way. They don't know more than you. Get your PVC card and show them the power that you have. Don't worry about the rigging. If you keep worrying about the rigging and not doing anything about it, then we might as well just keep quiet. They have money, you have your card. The only thing is that we are not harnessing the power that we have. If 10,000 of us say that, oh, we are not going to take money. If 10,000 of us come out with our cards, PVC card, and we vote for the candidate of our choice, by the time all the people that they gave money see that many of us are stubbornly sticking to the path that is right and saying that we are not taking money for anybody, we will sway them to our side. But if after watching a handful of people collect money, sell their birthright, sell their right to participate in the civic and democratic activities that are going on in their country, if they sell their right over 3,000, people were even giving 2,000 and they gave up their rights. 2,000. Eze Izuchukwu Phillips, thank you so much for signing in. Akosazana Demande, thank you so much for signing in. Eze Izuchukwu is one of the youths who I pray that they will influence as many youths as possible. The way Mr. Phillips understands the system and understands what we should do, it really it gladdens my heart. I've known Phillips for just a couple of, it's not more than 2 weeks we've met. We've not even met face to face. And this young man has impressed me with the way he's been going around, mobilizing youth, talking to them. And he's a student. Sometimes I wonder how he's able to combine his studies with the things that the activities that he gets involved in. So the point I'm trying to make is that young people must not be intimidated. They must not be intimidated at all. Young people should just go out there and take over their country. The only way you can take your country back is by getting involved in the politics of the day. Now you have an opportunity to take it back. For you not to even bring a bag of money for anybody to listen to you or give you an opportunity to run. Yeah, Monica Obebo Ogenyi, thank you for watching. I am sorry because I walk now. So, I don't understand. You say you're sorry because you walk. Well, I don't get that. If I understand that, I don't know what to say. Anyways, that's the essence of this video. Just to encourage young people to stop all the things that you used to say, all the stereotypical statements and notions that we have. It is time to throw them into the bush. Those notions that make you say people should have held an elective post or a public post before they desire to hold a public post. No, it doesn't work that way. He who feels it knows it. Honestly speaking, he who feels it, they know it better. These people who have suffered, these people who have been oppressed, these people who have had to do everything possible to survive, they are the ones that you should allow to lead. I remember one video I watched, and they did an experiment. Hey, Norbert, long time. Thank you so much for signing in. They did an experiment, and they gave a poor guy money, and they told him, do whatever you want to do with the money. The first thing he did was he went and bought food for other beggars. A homeless guy. He took that money and he went to McDonald's and he bought food for other beggars, and he went around giving them the food. He was followed. He went around giving food to these other people. Why did he do that? He did that because he understands that these are the people who need the food. He knows where other people who are hungry live on the street. You and I may not even see them, but he has been relating with them. He knows what they need. But if they had just sent do you know that if they sent somebody who wasn't on the street, who didn't understand the street, who doesn't know the street, this person will probably just give food to one person. I will not go looking out for the other people. So when you give the government to people, I guess that's what we mean when we talk about the experience. But not experience in the way that people keep asking for in the Nigerian political system. I have led in several capacities, but I've not been a governor before. So I'm asking, should I go and become a governor before I desire to become a governor? That doesn't work. Because if it works, then that's another place where I need to become a governor to become a governor. I need to have become a governor to have become that governor. So when is it going to stop? It will never stop. So that is not a good idea. That was not a good idea at all. That's why it didn't even survive. But I was just talking about it. You could pick loopholes in that argument. So my desire to run for governorship election of Enugu State is for real. And we're in it to take it back. We're in it to win. So just watch out, support every way you can. Support Moyole Shore for president. Support the Take It Back movement. We are in this thing for real. We mean it, and we're gonna take it back. There'll be so many town hall meetings. There's already been a lot of them. There'll be more in the few days to come. Please, if you live closer to any of these town hall meetings, make sure that you attend. My auntie Loretta Anochie, thank you so much. Clement Wampo, thank you so much, guys, for signing into this broadcast. We'll continue to do this. I'm going to come up with a website where you can go and let us know how you want to participate. We'll post links down in the comment box, so you know how to join the Take It Back movement. You know how to also contribute to my humanitarian campaign. All of those, I'll post all those links for you. But most importantly, please go and join the Take It Back movement. From Chidi in Toronto, Canada, going now to go and ride my bike. I would say, please take care of yourself and stop being intimidated, okay? Love you. Bye-bye.